So what is going on, Gas Gang? Today we are back with a long overdue video on the Honda Integra DC5 Type R. And today, guys, yes, we are going all out. We are building the UK's first four-wheel drive Honda Integra DC5 Type R. Guys, stay tuned for this one. It's gonna be sick, and let's get it. Welcome to Officially Gas. Let's get it. So yes, guys, as the intro said, I'm so excited about today because finally I get to tell you, I get to reveal why you haven't seen this car for so long and what my plans have been. I've been giving away little hints on my social media platforms, my Instagrams, of what we are gonna be doing to this car. And guys, today is basically an introduction as to what's gonna be going on. So the company that I'll be working with on this build is AutoTalk. And guys, I wouldn't use anyone else because if you see these guys work, you'll understand, trust me. But guys, whilst we're here, yes, this is a sight long overdue. It is my Honda Integra DC5. And guys, the last time you would have seen this car would have been on one of my own OG battles when I raced the RS3 running, I can't remember at the time, I think it was 520 brake or something like that. And basically what I was having gearbox issues. So every time I was trying to go into third, I was getting a crunch. People thought I was just mis-shifting or something like that. People were calling me Mr. Gear and all those kind of things. So I actually made a video on this, and basically the video about what happened to the car never made it to YouTube, simply because there was a few things I wanted to complete first and I never got round to it, then got loads of other projects, and then this one just took a back seat. But guys, I've made loads of changes. So quickly, before we get started with the all-wheel drive stuff, I'm gonna tell you what changes I've actually made to this car and what the issue was that day for those who care. So I used to have a Precision 6262 turbo on this bad boy. Only problem was, what would happen is, by the time it spools up, it's pretty much time to change gear because we weren't running that much boost because this is still a stock engine. So basically what I have done is I've actually replaced the turbo on this car. We thought we'd roll with a bit more of a budget one because I wasn't sure 100% if this was gonna be the right turbo. I just wanted to see the differences in a smaller turbo. So we put a Pulsar GTX 3076R on this bad boy, and now it spools up nice and quick. Also, what the gearbox issue was is, I don't know if you can see this turret here. I don't know how well that is kind of focusing, but if you can see this turret, if you can see this, I don't know what it is, like a balancer off the gearbox turret there, but basically this intercooler pipe had dropped forward, and every time I tried to change it into third, it was hitting this intercooler pipe right there. So basically it wasn't allowing me to select third properly, and it was a nice and easy fix. So basically that's pretty much it. You're up to date. Also, I did put some new suspension on this car because the old one was bad, so we went for some yellow speeds, and also we got it geoed by Geo by Luke, so the car actually drives really nice. But now it is time to go four-wheel drive with this bad boy. And guys, I can't wait to talk you through what we're gonna be doing. Also, I've alluded to the fact that this is the UK's first four-wheel drive DC5 Type R. Now, I'm pretty aware that I think there's a couple of DC2s that have been four-wheel drived in the UK. We've got a few EKs, EGs, and also a handful of EP3s. But from what I can find, and you know, there's always someone in the comments that will probably tell me different, there has not been a DC5 done, or there is definitely not a DC5 running, at least with a four-wheel drive kit now. Whether one's been done in the past and it doesn't exist anymore, who knows? But right now, from my research, this will be the only and perhaps the first DC5 to go four-wheel drive. Before we get into that, what we're gonna do is, obviously I said I'm down here at AutoTalk, is we're gonna go and have a chat to the owner, Chris, who also, as I said, owns the sickest twin turbo R8 around, and yeah, tell you a little bit more about AutoTalk as a business. So let's go see him. thank you for having me today.
Hey, Jamie.
You are the owner down here at AutoTalk, am I right in saying that?
Yep, that's right.
Well, the keen-eyed viewers might recognise you from your twin-turbo R8 feature that you've done with me.
Indeed.
At the time, the fastest car I'd ever driven.
That's right.
It's even faster now, right?
It's even faster now, yeah. We've done a little bit more to it, but all these cars keep getting faster and faster, so we've got to keep keeping up with everyone. So, yeah.
But now you actually hold a title right now in this time of the fastest R8 in the UK, right?
I believe so.
Oh, okay.
I believe so. How long that will stand for, who knows? But yeah, we've always got something to do to it, so we're always improving and make it quicker.
Push on.
Basically.
Yeah. And after we done our feature, we got speaking about like other bits and bobs, and I said, look, these are my plans with my Integra.
Yep.
Can you help me out?
Yeah.
You guys are up for the challenge,
Oh,
right?
we're up for the challenge. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, our background is, Japanese cars. That's really where I cut my teeth in the early days was the Mitsubishi Evos and the older Skylines and the Hondas. So yeah, when you mentioned that to me, I was up for it. Yeah.
Wicked, wicked. And I've seen some of your cool work. And in fact, I know what you guys do primarily down here. But for guys that don't and maybe new to you guys, do you want to kind of talk us through a brief of what you do?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So I started AutoTalk 2007, so we've been going a little while now. My background is motorsport, so yeah, qualification in engineering, motorsport, and then I worked for an evolution specialist, Mitsubishi Evolution. So that is where I originally sort of, put a lot of my work and my efforts into. And then as time's gone on, customers change and they get into different cars, and it's the natural progression is like from the Evos to the GTRs, and then on from there really. We're doing a lot of the sort of hot hatch stuff now, the Audis, the Golf Rs, that sort of thing as well, because that's quite a popular scene for the modification market.
Done some cool builds. Obviously, you built the R8, you've done Hurricanes too.
Yeah, done a couple of Hurricane twin turbos and the R8 twin turbo, and that was really the reason for me getting the Audi was to get into that German scene and the supercar scene to push forward with that side of the market as well. So yeah, just move with what's popular and what's on trend at the time, and try and give people what they want. A big part of our business is the restoration. So we do all that in-house, most of it from start to finish, because the old Jap cars come in with not a lot of underseal, not a lot of protection. They do rust, and especially with our climate, it's pretty damp and not very friendly on the Japanese metalwork. So yeah, we're constantly, we've always got a big restoration project on. So, and then the newer GTRs, the R35s, so we've been tuning them since they've come out really in 2009. So do a lot of packages for those, do a lot of service work for them as well, keeping them maintained. But quite a common one is what you hear all the time is the stage 4.25, which everyone seems to go for, which is basically the best bang for your buck in terms of investment before you have to build an engine or a gearbox. So that's quite a nice package that we do quite a few of. So
okay, yeah, cool. Well, what I think I'll do now is kind of show the guys what bits I've got for this car.
Yeah,
in fact, I'm not sure, because the thing is, I haven't consulted with you when I got these bits. I just turned up and said, these are the bits, make it work. So yeah, you're probably going to hate me, but I think what I'll do now is go over and show the guys what I've got.
Absolutely.
Wicked.
No worries.
All right, guys, so now what we've done is, as you can see behind me, we have pretty much laid out all the bits that we have to hopefully turn this bad boy into a four-wheel drive monster behind us. So what we'll do is start from the front and work our way back with what we've got. So first things first, as you see right here, I've got another engine. You're thinking, Jamie, why have you got another engine? You've already got an engine in there. Well, this one's forged. So yes, guys, I have bought a bottom end built forged engine. So at the moment, no headwork or anything like that. You're probably looking right now and thinking that looks a little bit tatty and old. We've just put this rocker cover on for transportation. I've got a nice one on my engine up there. And then guys, we have all the other bits and bobs, which hopefully you guys are gonna talk us through. So what do we have here?
Yeah, so we've got a CRV four-wheel drive gearbox.
Okay.
Alongside of a transfer box and the CRV subframe, so that'll clear its full transfer box.
Okay, so pretty much everything here is CRV heritage. It comes from CRV. So transfer box, am I right in saying? Gearbox, subframe. And then also we've got a helical diff or something quite special in there, or
we believe it's got an upgraded all-wheel drive diff in the transfer box itself.
Okay.
Something to check to make sure whether it is or not. It's got a different final drive in the gearbox itself. It's a 4.7, I want to say, or something like that. An RSX gear set, and then following on back, it's got the adapter for a Land Rover prop / viscous setup.
Okay, so here would be the adapter to allow the Land Rover prop setup to hit the transfer box. This bit here is a little bit of something that you do have to do, but it's like a bit weird.
It's basically viscous capital, all it is like fluid inside.
Okay.
And the easiest way of explaining it is how it sort of like delivers drive to the rear without it being all continuous.
Okay.
That makes sense in a sort of way.
Yeah, yeah.
Rather than it being like permanently four-wheel drive. Say if we was to launch it, the front wheel drive, the front wheels would spin.
Got ya.
And then it would then sort of slowly.
Oh, okay, so smoother kind of take up.
It basically locks up on load.
Got ya, got ya. Perfect, perfect. Moving along to the back here, the rear diff, I guess.
Yeah, CRV again. The two diffs most people use is CRV or the wagon diff.
Okay.
So many people using the wagon diffs, they're nearly impossible to find, or if you do find one, they're thousands of pounds.
Got ya, got ya. Then obviously coming off that we have rear drive shafts from a CRV, I guess.
CRV again, yeah. Yeah, we're not too sure at the moment. Might have to play around with a few different sizes. I believe we might have to use 2 short ones or 2 long ones or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, we've just got to sit down and figure it out. Once it's up in place, you can take measurements and work out what's going to go on from there.
That's it. Cool. So the rear arms here, CRV again, you guessed it.
CRV arms.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, nothing too special about them. They just got a couple of poly bushes in them, as you can see.
Yep.
It's got a different sort of handbrake setup, something that can be changed.
Okay, as opposed to, because that's, did you say something like that's a drum setup?
So it's got a drum setup for the handbrake, whereas for DC5 it's got the handbrake built with the caliper itself. That's fine, you can just cut that out and work along with it.
And then what we have is pretty much generic fuel cell.
Yeah,
fuel pumps.
Fuel system, so because you can have a rear different way, fuel tank's going to go right above your head.
Yeah.
Sort of a fuel system, obviously we've got this here, but we'll adapt as what it means
to
what you're going to be using it for.
Definitely.
The only reason why I need most of that is just because you're going aftermarket now, so you're not about to use a standard fuel tank.
There you see it, guys. We've got all the gear and a bit of an idea, so hopefully we're going to make it work. So yeah, guys, this is everything here laid out. I think it's quite cool because you can see how it's going to kind of go. We did say obviously this isn't a bolt-on kit. You can't just bolt these on, so there's going to be a lot of fab work involved. And you know, a lot of time and effort going into this. I don't know, is there anything that worries you or any bits that you would say is going to be a bit of an issue?
Nothing worries me too much. I'd say probably the biggest task of it all is basically getting a prop from the front to the rear.
Yep.
Obviously along here, this part of like the brace between the two legs of the floor is going to be in the way, and there may need to be a bit of a cutting coming on along this part of the floor to allow the prop to come through.
Got ya.
Because otherwise it'd be dragging along the floor and be at a horrible angle.
Got ya.
And a load of other reasons.
Okay.
So that's probably the only thing, and then maybe not really concerned, but mounting the rear diff.
Mounting the rear diff, yeah. Guys, hopefully right now you've been enlightened. So this is what we've got. We've accumulated all the bits. As you see, a lot of it is pretty much from the CRV. So CRV, HRV? CRV. And yeah, some jiggery pokery. And hopefully, you know, with a nice forged engine now, we're going to be running a forged 4-wheel drive beast. So now, you know. All right, Chris, so you're going to show us around some of the cool bits you got, right?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Cool. So today we've got a couple of GTRs in the workshop, one in for general maintenance, back one's had a big engine build, so that's a forged engine.
Got ya.
And then you'll see a few Evos around. This one, for example, is quite a nice high-spec FQ360 MR HKS. Had a full underbody restoration. So
wow.
That's been here. That's probably a 6-month project, that one. It's a big one.
This one,
here we go, yeah.
boosted, shout out to Jordan. This has actually been on the channel. This is an absolute crazy car. That's in for some...
just some running issues, I think. It just might have developed a misfire, so we're just having a little look at that, seeing what that one is. And yeah, there's a whole sea of Japanese cars up here.
Oh man.
Evo, GTR, got Focus RS actually up the top there.
Focus RS, yeah. Porsche, yeah. Good man.
For some maintenance. A couple of Audis at the corner there. Got 2 RS6s. Got my R8 up there as well, which is just waiting for the next event.
Yeah, guys. So you guys would have seen this Audi R8, and I have alluded to the fact that this is the UK's fastest right now at this point in time. You probably remember also, it used to have the rear bumper missing, but he's put it on because it's sleeper vibes now, right, Chris?
Sleeper vibes is my daily, so.
That's it, daily in it.
Oh, this is the Evo 9, yeah.
This is a special car.
This is, yeah. This is a project build we've been doing for a little while, on and off. The customers you know, always wants a bit more power, like everyone does. You know, you get to a certain point, and then you think, oh, actually, we built it for 1,000 horsepower. That's the goal.
Wow. Okay. Cool.
Goal. We are 750 at the minute.
Okay.
So just this latest project, we've just you can probably see in the front here. If you come down here, we've just put a bigger turbo on it.
Look at that.
72, 75.
72, 75 precision.
Yeah.
The manifold has got to be the talking point on this, man.
So that comes straight out the bonnet. Flames and everything. So that's the Sheepy kit actually. So that is the forward-facing Sheepy turbo kit.
Mate, that looks absolutely crazy. That looks crazy.
It's a bit of a monster.
There is a party piece in this.
There is a party piece. Gearbox.
Okay.
Yeah, you can open that door.
Is it open? Yeah. Okay. All right. So guys, take a look at that sequential gearbox for those who are not in the know, and it is a Quaife. Look at that. Now, this is one car I definitely do want to get on the channel at some point.
We'll get you in this. This is wild. It is totally different to all the other things well, not necessarily you drive, but like
but it would be still
a modern day car. It's an animal. Yeah, it's crazy, really good fun. Lots of drama.
Lovely, and that is what we like, drama. So crazy builds, as you can see, guys. These guys cater for a lot of different stuff, but Jap seems to be at the forefront of what's going on around here. 33 GTR, the ugly duckling as they call it. I'll leave that for debate. I don't want to start any wars.
Evo 8, yeah, that's an Evo 8. That was in for some, I can't remember what that one was in for. Some of these cars are here for a little while because they've got some big projects going on.
Definitely.
Yeah, and then another Evo 10 waiting an engine build.
If you're like me and love cars, coming to a place like this and seeing all these, it's like a mini car meet already going on, like, you know what I mean?
Every day's a special day because there's something, something new turning up all the time, and it's just what we do, it's what we love, it's just a passion for us, so yeah, we love it.
Wicked. All right, guys, so that is a wrap. We're ending the video here. So now you know the big secret. It wasn't really a secret, but basically now you know the score and what my plans are for my Integra. The Integra that has been missing from the channel for so long. Yes, guys, as you see, we're doing the 4-wheel drive. So guys, look, we're gonna end the video here. A good insight to Auto Talk also and what they do here. A lot of cool stuff goes on. And yeah, guys, I can't wait to show you more. I think what we're gonna do is kind of, every time there's like a big stage in the build, I'm gonna come down and document it and show you guys what's going on. So we're gonna kind of do like a step-by-step series, if that makes sense, to show you the kind of progress with the 4-wheel drive build. So guys, if you have enjoyed today, make sure to like, share and subscribe. And also a massive shout out to Auto Talk and the boys down here. If you do wanna basically get in contact or inquire about anything, all links will be in the description. They also have a YouTube channel where they will be documenting cool builds also, so make sure you check that out. So guys, peace out.